Welcome to Sweethearts or Rivals. I'm Charla.
I'm Justin.
What are we doing today?
We are doing Tact Packtics.
Episode 5.
Dun, dun, dun.
So I'm going to start off with a recap.
Recap.
What did Nala do last time?
Yeah.
In episode 4, Volo took Nala and her friend Serafina to the yawning portal inn for breakfast, where he was going to discuss a plan.
Yep.
She partook in a huge breakfast.
Yeah.
And while she was eating breakfast, Volo asked her to find his friend Flume that went missing.
Dun, dun, dun.
And I'm not sure, Nala's not sure why Volo is looking for Flume. They're friends, but they're not in love or anything, so I don't know. Anyway, he said he was just good buddies.
Yep.
Anyway, he's overly concerned for just a friend, and in Nala's opinion. So, also, Volo discussed that it was more dangerous than normal in Waterdeep because of the Zentarum. So Nala wants to find out what these Zentarum are because she's got to keep a lookout for them.
Okay.
Like, because they're supposed to be, according to Volo, very dangerous.
Mm-hmm.
And then, while this was all going on, a crazy, crazy big person came in and almost threw a noble lady into the yawning portal hole, or whatever it's called. So he was looking for a gnome, in brackets, a dirty lying gnome, on brackets, because he had some kind of stone that this guy was looking for. So Nala was going to help him because she hates gnomes, because one time this gnome threw her into, he was all like, I'm strong enough, I'm going to throw you over to this other platform over there, over this water, so that you can go kill those guys. Well, that gnome wasn't strong enough, and he threw her in the water, and she landed in a pack of clippers, and she almost died. Side note.
True story.
True story. So, she tried to help him find this gnome, but then she was thinking, oh, the gnome knows something about a stone. And I am on a mission from the dragon to find the container for the divine energy of the emissary. So maybe the stone and that has something to do. I've got to question this gnome. So she tried to save the gnome, but then he ran away after we scared off max damage. Meanwhile, a troll heard all the commotion, ran up the yawning portal well hole, or whatever it is. Anyway, Nala pried his little fingers off the edge and pushed him into the thing, and he thought better of trying to tangle with Nala.
Or he just had a meal and was like, eh.
I don't know what happened, but Nala thinks. Pushed him off down that deep, deep hole. He did less damage. He was too scared to come back up and mess with me. That's what Nala thinks.
There you go.
And
Cool.
that's where we left off.
That's where we left off.
Mm-hmm.
So we are currently in the yawning portal.
Yes.
You have already made your statement to the city guard.
Right. We forgot to say what dice we're gonna.
Oh, right.
So what dice are we playing with today?
Today I will be using another black magic set from Kraken. This is the Emerald Black Magic set, which is some of my favorite dice. A lot of people call these the Slytherin dice because they're green, black, and silver.
Ooh.
What are you using?
I'm playing with Malibu Dream. It's kind of a gradient color, or gradient, or however you say that word. Pink and kind of teal. It's got silver sparkles, silver numbers, and they're really cool.
Cool. Nice. So we're at the tavern.
Yes.
Bill's been paid.
Right.
You've eaten food.
Yes. I talked to the guards and told them my side of the story.
Yep.
Emphasizing how I dealt with the troll.
Yep.
Although Nala wanted to meet a troll. She's never met a troll before.
I'm sure you'll meet a
She
troll
likes
sometime.
meeting new people.
Sure.
Yeah.
Maybe that's one of the things Nala has to learn is what the word people means.
She likes meeting new friends.
Talk to the guard. The noble lady kind of takes over dealing with the guard because
cool.
she's noble.
That's nice.
And sings praises to you for saving her.
You're welcome. I'm a hero.
There you go.
Nala Jenkins.
Yeah.
And when she smiles, it goes, ding. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So Volo is heading home.
Yep.
Yeah. As soon as you find Floon, you can find him at the Yawning Portal.
Okay.
Or somebody there can send word to him.
Makes sense.
Yep. He gave you money, 25 gold as a down payment to the 100 gold reward for saving Floon.
Awesome.
And another 25 gold for your friend, because
Yep.
she was gone.
Right.
Yep. And
I'll
what
put that
else?
in my little gold sack.
There you go. And you're just about to leave the inn?
No, I was gonna go talk to Darvel
okay.
Starsong.
The tavern, not the inn. Yep. Okay.
Yeah, because I met Darvel. What's his name?
Davil.
Davil. I think I forgot to say that. He also was in the tavern and I met him.
Yep.
And he thanked me for saving Kella.
Yes.
And if I ever wanted a job, I could go ask him for one.
There you go.
So I actually want to go talk to him if he's still there.
He's not.
Is his friend still there?
Nope. They slipped out before the authorities arrived.
Oh, did they?
Yes, they did.
I'm going to go talk to the barkeeper.
Sure.
And I'm going to ask if he knows that Darvel guy.
Yep. You're taking his first name and like the star and mixing it. Davil
Okay.
Star song. It's okay. It's funny.
what Nala
it
would
might
do.
be exactly what Nala does.
Anyway, let's just call it intentional.
There you go.
Okay.
He says, "Oh yeah, that Davil. He's in here all the time."
All the time?
Yep.
Okay, because I wanted to ask him if he knew that gnome Blanksy or Blanks.
Yeah, I don't know who that is.
You don't know who that is.
I'd keep clear of that Davil though.
Oh, how come?
He's mixed up with them Zemtarum.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but you didn't hear that from me.
Volo told me that those people were really bad.
Yeah, usually they're kind of sketchy business people.
Mm-hmm.
That's what the rumors have always been. But lately they've gone to all out. Like there seems to be like gang warfare. They're trying to kill some other gang, the Xanathar Guild.
Oh, there's gangs here.
Yeah. So careful on the streets, night.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, okay. Cool.
Yeah.
And he's here most of the time?
Yes.
Okay. Because I just want to ask him a question, I guess.
Okay, just be careful.
Yep.
Cool.
Okay. Yep.
As you're leaving.
One more thing.
One more thing. Okay, never mind.
Is there if I needed to say rest for a while for an hour here, would I have to rent a room or something?
There's no rooms.
Oh.
Yeah, it's just a tavern.
Oh, I thought you said there's multiple levels or something.
There is, but it's all tavern stuff.
Okay.
Yeah. The multiple levels aren't really that big because they're not like a full floor because they're open as a balcony.
Okay.
But it's a balcony that runs all the way around. So it's just tables and then more tables and it's just wide open so everybody can see down the portal.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I'm thinking I probably should rest.
Yep.
For an hour before I do anything else.
We'll get to that.
Okay.
Because you got to go meet your friend.
Okay.
And you're about to leave and you find that you're starting to get hungry again already.
Already?
Yep. You're good for now. But yeah.
Maybe I should. Do they have any food I could put in my backpack?
We'll give you a loaf of bread.
I could buy something.
Yeah. He gives you like a loaf of bread like it's on the house.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, took care of that troll. I didn't have to worry about it.
Okay, cool.
It was nice.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Do you have a chicken?
No.
Oh. Thanks.
You go meet up with Zaz.
Okay.
Zaz is exactly where she said she'd be.
Seraphina.
He's Seraphina, yep.
I'm not supposed to call her Zaz.
Correct. We can, out of character.
Okay.
It takes you a little while to get down to the dock ward because Waterdeep is a really big city.
And I would imagine Nal's never been to a city ever before, so she's probably just starstruck.
And it is a crazy
the
city.
The tall buildings and the big animals and the multi-people.
Big animals?
Well, horses compared to her would be like, look at that gigantic animal. Yeah.
So, you're enamored with the horses.
Well, any animal. Nala's a nature lover and an animal lover.
You can see occasionally that there are griffins in the sky.
Ooh, that's exciting.
Being ridden by guards.
I wonder how you get your own griffin.
They seem to be rather ornate guards, like they're wearing quite the armor, emblazoned with sigils, whereas the normal city guard aren't. They're wearing just cheap, well, not cheap, but just very simple functional stuff. Yeah, they're not decked out. So there's that, which is interesting. You get lost several times because it is a very large city.
And lots of fun to run around in.
Yeah.
Do I stumble across any carnivals or anything exciting like that?
No.
Oh, okay.
It tends to slope down towards the docks, which makes it not too difficult to find them. And it slopes up towards, it's kind of built around the side of a mountain. So there's this really big mountain that you can always see. And then the crazy thing is here and there you find these gigantic statues in the middle of the city. And people seem to have built houses around them.
That's weird. What do the statues look like?
You see one that is a really big, muscular guy wearing like a loincloth, and that's about it.
That's really weird.
And he's holding like this really big globe, like a big sphere of stone.
Yeah, that's...
He's all muscly.
Humanoids do the weirdest things.
And you notice that the big stone-like sphere, which is like 3 stories high itself,
That's crazy.
way up on the statue, has like a little door carved into it.
People could live in there.
Apparently.
I might have to climb up there sometime and find out.
It's really weird. Yeah. So, spending some time, you've managed to get to the dock ward, and it takes you a little while, but you find the sunken anchor. And in an alleyway just on the other side, you go in there, and it's completely empty, and someone goes, psst, and you turn around, and there's Zaz.
Oh, hi.
And she's like, hey, I already checked, it doesn't open until night.
Until nighttime?
Yeah. So if you want to go sleep somewhere, have a nice rest, I'll stay here. I can sleep. I have a friend that can keep an eye on the place.
Okay.
And then
What's your friend's name?
She takes her hand, does this, and there's like this, and there's a big spider on it.
That's really cool. How do you do that?
I don't know. His name's Fane.
Hi, Fane.
Yeah. And it's this really big, ugly, like streaks of like emerald green zigzagging through its body.
That's fancy.
Yeah, and it's got really big fangs for a spider.
Really easy how to remember its name.
Anyway, I can sleep and he can keep an eye on it. If anything
Okay.
happens, it'll wake me up.
And you don't know how you do that? I want to do that.
I don't know. She like concentrates and then Fane appears on your hand.
Oh, that's really cool.
And
I
then
can
bites
do it too.
No, I'm just kidding. It doesn't bite you. I don't know. I have a couple of little tiny spell tricks that I can do, and this is one of them. I can
That's
summon Fane. He's my friend.
Cool.
Yeah.
So where am I supposed to sleep?
You don't have a place?
I just got here.
Oh. Well, there's inns all over the place.
Okay.
The further you go up the hill,
The nicer
the
it
nicer
is.
and more expensive they
I
are.
kind of noticed that.
Yeah. I sleep in alleyways. Fane protects me.
Okay.
People can't find me usually. Yeah. If you want to just chill out in this alleyway, but somebody might find you.
Yeah. Okay. I'll be back in like an hour. Or it depends on how long it takes me to find a place.
Okay. Night is many hours away because it's still morning.
Many hours away?
Oh yeah, it's still morning, mid-morning.
Okay, I'll go look for a place.
Okay.
I'll be back. At what time does it open?
Night.
Fall? Like,
Yeah, like
Sunset.
after dusk.
oh, this place is weird. Okay,
Seems kind of sketchy.
I'll be back.
So you can kind of tell it's a sunken anchor because there's no sign, but there's a big anchor, kind of rusty. Looks like somebody like dropped it from a really high, like above it, and it crashed the roof, and it's kind of lodged there, and they just patched around it.
Oh,
And by patch, I mean like they put stuff to make sure it didn't leak, but the whole place looks run down, not well maintained. Yeah,
it looks...
seedy.
Oh,
Yeah.
I was going to say exciting.
Maybe.
To Nala.
Might be exactly what Nala's looking for.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'll be back later.
Okay. So you see Fane kind of disappear, and then you hear poof, and you see Fane crawling up the side of the building, where it can perch and kind of keep an eye on it. And then Zaz flips up the hood of her cloak, wraps it around her, settles into like a pile of refuse. Not like gross, disgusting refuse, but just like stuff that she can kind of...
Right.
And then the cloak makes her just blend right in and she kind of disappears.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I guess she'll just start wandering around to find a spot to have a little rest.
Okay. Are you wandering uphill?
I'll wander in like a semicircle kind of thing.
Okay. So you're not going
Until-
directly uphill, but you're going to kind of move in that general direction.
Yeah.
Okay. Good enough. You find two places fairly soon in the dock wards, and they look kind of like the Sunken Anchor, run down, seedy, not clean,
Okay.
and cheap.
Okay, well, I'll go into the second one.
Okay.
Just thinking, the first one, I don't know. And the second one, I'm like, guess this is all I can find.
Okay. All right. So you go in, and there is a dirt floor
Okay.
that smells of spilt, stale, sour beer and BO.
It's a good thing she has a high constitution.
Yep. There are dock workers who smell of fish, who are drinking. It's mostly empty because a lot of them have already gone off to look for work.
Right.
And there's a fire pit with a fire going and a great big huge metal cauldron of bubbling, you assume it's stew. Might smell great to Nala.
It probably does. I mean, she eats whatever.
Yeah. And
That's the good thing about being a kobold. They're not
food.
fussy. Yeah.
And then there's a greasy looking dude behind a bit of a counter, which is actually just a couple of crates nailed together. And he's like, "Are you a kobold?"
Yes. Are you a human?
"Yes."
Awesome.
"What do you want?"
Well, I'm just looking for a place I might be able to rest for a little while. I'm kind of tired and I'm new in town and I don't have anywhere to stay. And you know how it goes. You know how the story goes.
I do. I never expected that story from a kobold.
Well, I'm an adventurer now and I want to be a hero and I just took out a troll.
That's impressive.
Yes, so I'm really tired.
Okay. Wow.
Really tired.
We have some rooms.
Okay.
They're not great.
Well, I used to live in a hole in a cave, so I'm sure it's probably better than that.
There you go. It'll cost you 1 silver.
I have that.
Okay.
I'll spend 1 silver. How long do I... Is it like for the whole day?
Oh, yeah.
Like overnight or something?
Oh, if you want to stay overnight, because it's rather early, that'll cost you like another silver, but I'll throw in some food.
Oh. Yes, that's worth it. +1.
Okay.
Yes, I like that deal.
Food's right over there in the pot. Help yourself whenever you want.
Okay.
I have
It's
ales.
a dangerous offer.
Do you say that out loud?
No.
Oh, okay.
She's
That's
like,
important.
Oh, cool. This guy's really nice.
And we got ale. It is 2 copper a mug.
Okay. I don't drink much ale, really. She's not very old. No.
I don't know. How old is old for a kobold?
kobold. I
What
don't
is
know.
kobold drinking age?
I don't know. She's kind of... Anyway.
Yeah.
Okay, sounds good. What did you say? 2 copper for ale.
Yep, for a mug.
Okay. That's good information to know. And what's your name? My name's Nala.
Nala, that's nice. I'm Georg.
Georg.
Yep.
Georg. Thanks, Georg.
No
And
problem.
do you work here all the time, or do you have like someone who will take over later?
This is
that-
my establishment.
won't know
I'm
who I am.
always here.
Okay, cool.
Yep.
Thanks, Georg.
No problem.
How do you spell Georg? I got
Exactly how it sounds.
it. Georg.
Because I made it up on the spot.
Okay.
Okay, so you get a room.
Yep.
It's a small room. It's big enough for a small cot.
Does it come with a key?
No.
Oh.
You go in and you close the wooden door that's not like it's warped and it's starting to fall off its hinges.
Oh, that's sad.
Yeah. And when you close it, there's a little like wooden latch that goes like this, and that's locked.
Okay.
That's it. There is there's enough space in this room for like a small cot, but there's not a cot. It's just a large bundle of hay that has been packed into a mattress made out of canvas. That is it.
Oh, wow. She'll have to make do. She's been in worse places than this before.
Yeah. And it's... Luckily, the canvas is like a dark brownish color, so you can't see all the stains.
I don't want to think about any of that stuff.
Yeah.
Before she goes to sleep, can she search around to see if a previous tenant left anything interesting behind?
Sure. All you have to do is this. Because it's that small and there's nothing.
Nothing in there.
No.
Not even a loose floorboard.
Nope.
Okay.
4 walls.
There's no.
I mean, loose floorboards are loose.
Yeah, but no one hidden anything in there.
No.
Just checking.
Yeah.
She likes to collect things.
Yeah.
Okay.
You find like one floorboard and it just comes right out, and you're looking down and you can see like underneath the floor, and there's like some tracks from what are probably rats. And then there's like a little knot hole, and you can see the top of Georg's head just below you. And you just kind of
put it down.
Put it back.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
So, does Nala think she should like sleep for 8 hours? Does she have that much time? Or should she just like rest for an hour and go explore the city?
It's completely up to you. But you haven't slept since you fell asleep outside the wall of Waterdeep. Yeah.
Yeah, she should probably sleep for 8 hours.
Sure.
Okay.
If you sleep for 8 hours, you'll be up plenty of time to make it back to the sunken
anchor.
Yeah, for nightfall.
It's probably a good idea.
Okay. So you get a long rest.
Okay.
You try to get a long rest. Do you get a long rest?
Let's see.
Let's find out. Yes, you do. You get a long rest. Nobody bothers you. Probably due to the fact that anyone who would like to bother you is told by Georg that the little kobold has a 5-foot-long greatsword that she seemed to have no problem carrying. Best leave that thing alone. Yeah. You wake up.
I should have grabbed a bowl of stew before I went to bed.
Yeah, because you're hungry. You wake up ravenous.
Oh, okay.
Okay, what do you do?
I'm going to go get some stew.
It is late into the afternoon, almost evening. You can tell, looking outside, that dusk is not far away. The place is fairly packed with dock hands, smelling of fish and BO from their long day's work.
That's awesome.
They're drinking a lot. There is still stew in the pot, but not a ton.
Okay.
What do you do?
I'm going to go get some stew.
Okay. Would you like to eat all of it?
Yep.
You eat the rest of the stew. Everybody, including Georg, watches in amazement as you down 4 bowls of stew.
Oh, there was that much left?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. You just, like, fill your bowl, and then you slurp it down in, like, moments, and then you just go back. And you're scraping the bottom of the pot.
I have that piece of bread, too, that the other guy gave me.
There you go. Yeah. You take like a hunk of bread and just smear it on the inside to get the last remnants of the stew out. Yeah. It tastes okay. You're not sure what kind of stew it was, though.
Oh, she probably doesn't care.
Yeah. Okay, so you're good.
Thanks, Georg.
Do you still need the room for tonight?
I'll keep it.
Okay, it's still yours.
Thanks.
Around midnight, I close up.
Okay.
So you can't get back in.
Sounds like a plan.
Okay. And just as you're leaving out, you hear a couple of these dockhands like, "Who is that?" There's Nala. She's a kobold. What?
Adventurer!
There you go. And they're all confused.
She skips out.
There you go. With the great sword.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, perfect. Nice. All right.
That's what Nala does.
Okay. You find Zaz in the alleyway.
I found this really awesome place.
That's good.
Georg runs it. They have really good stew.
Oh yeah, Georg. It's like 2 blocks that way, a block up.
Maybe whatever a block is. Yep.
Whatever a block is. Zaz like, well, and then it's like kind of, and then just continues on without explaining at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, Georg, he's actually somewhat of a decent fellow. He takes whatever he has leftover food at the end of the day and kind of puts it out for...
Oh, no, Aid.
Oh, the homeless aren't going to get a free meal tonight.
Well, I'm technically homeless, so
There you go.
yeah.
Okay. So, the sunken anchor is opening. It's now
Is
dusk.
there a line to get in?
No.
Okay, just checking.
No. The only reason you know it's open is because a couple of people go up and open the door and it's not locked anymore. So there's not even a sign. Nobody comes home and opens the door and says, "We're open for business now," or anything like that.
Okay.
Okay. What do you do?
I'm going to run in.
You just bolt?
I just make a beeline, yeah. I'm on a mission. I'm going
Okay.
to find this flume guy.
There you go. You bust into the place.
Oh, bust.
You made it?
I made a beeline, yeah.
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 Okay. You enter enthusiastically.
Yes. The kind of entrance that, like, your theme song would play to, yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. But she
There's
doesn't
no
have
theme
one
song.
yet.
No.
No.
It'd be a cool spell. Like a cantrip. Grand entrance.
Yeah.
I'll have to make that up. So, you enter. You find a drinking establishment. Not much better than Georg's place. Dirt floors, heavily stained, stinks. Lots of heavy wooden tables with lots of stains and scarring. There's a small fireplace with no stew on it. There is a bar that was once like a really nice bar, but has been decrepified by the ages.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah. There's a couple of candles, and that's it for light. So it's really dim light everywhere.
It's a good thing I have dark vision.
Yeah. There's one table that has 3 or 4 candles right in the middle of it because there's a group of people playing cards. And that's it.
Okay. I'm going to go. There must be a barkeep
Of course.
person. Hello. I'm going to walk up.
Yep.
Hello, barkeep person. I'm Nala Jenkins.
Are you a kobold?
Yes. Are you a human?
Obviously.
Well, I didn't know for sure until I asked him. I mistook an elf for a half-elf.
Yeah.
Yep.
What's the kobold doing in here?
I am looking for a missing persons case.
Okay.
I've been hired by a rich man to find his friend.
Okay.
Doesn't sound important?
I just, sure.
Okay.
Is it a missing kobold?
No, he's a human man.
And they hired a kobold.
Yes, I'm an adventurer and I'm going to be a hero.
That makes a little bit more sense. Okay, then.
Yep. I have a picture of him.
Okay, good. Yes, this man that you're looking for.
Have you seen this man?
Good. The camera can see that quite well. That's fantastic. He looks at it and he's like, okay.
His name's Floon and he's got red hair.
Oh, Floon. Yes, I know who
Yep.
Floon
Do you
is,
know-
yes.
Oh, have
Yeah.
you seen him?
Not in a couple of days. He was here a couple nights ago playing cards with a bunch of the fellas. Some of them are over there, and he points to the table.
Yeah, and that's when he went missing.
Oh, really?
Yes, from your
Interesting.
establishment.
Well, he wasn't missing here. He was playing cards, and then he
Okay.
left.
With those people over there?
He was playing cards with them, and then
Oh,
he
okay.
left.
Okay.
Yeah. You go talk to them
And
if you
he
like.
left with those people.
No.
Oh,
He left. Alone.
okay.
I don't know.
It
Maybe he
sounds
left
like
with
a
them, I
dead end, but I'll go talk to those people.
don't- Okay.
Okay, thanks for your help.
Sure.
Do you have any work that needs to be done for repayment? Like I can sweep the floor, or I can serve those people their ale or something.
Okay. He gives you like a couple of ales.
Okay, thanks.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
He's just like, sweep the floor. It's nothing but dirt.
She could sweep her cave or whatever.
So, there are 4 mugs of ale.
Okay, I'm sure she can hold 2 in each hand.
Where is your sword while you do this?
Well, don't I have a sword sling or something?
I think so. On your back.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll put it in my sword sling.
Okay. So there's...
I gotta
We
get
haven't really
a
discussed
holder.
this.
I know.
Yeah.
I need a holder for it.
So is it just kind of drag behind you?
Sure.
Okay. Leaving a great big gouge. And making lots of noise.
Well, I don't know.
I mean, I imagine there's like some kind of get-up harness that you could have it like in your back. But it's 5 feet long.
I know. I have to buy
So
something.
you're like...
I know. It doesn't make any sense. It's D&D.
It's D&D. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. So you start walking over. You're holding the mugs, which you have no problem because you got the strength to do it because of your awesome gauntlets.
Right.
And the sword is dragging behind you, making a bit of a trough.
Oops, pardon me, coming through.
Like a plow.
Nothing to see here.
Yeah, through the dirt. Okay. You go over to the table, and at the sound, they all kind of look, and they're just like, what do you make of, like, what would a bunch of humans make of this? They're playing, they're gambling, and a 2-foot kobold dragging a giant sword with beers walks over and plops them down.
I don't know. Kobold walks into a bar kind of a situation.
Yeah. And the kobold, like, you are...
just above the
like
table.
Like this, yeah. This is how much you can see. It's right... There's the table. Yeah. And you just...
I brought you some ale.
And they're all looking at you, and they look kind of shifty, kind of dirty.
I have some questions for you, but I also have this ale.
One of them was like, okay, and who are you?
Oh, I'm Nala Jenkins. I'm an adventurer. I'm going to be a hero.
Right. What do you mean questions?
Well, a man named Mr. Volos hired me to find a Mr. Floon.
We know Floon?
Yeah, he disappeared the other night.
That's unfortunate. He owes me money.
Oh, well, maybe you want to hire me so I can find him for you.
Then you'll owe me money. Then I'll owe you money.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't like that either. He's not that dumb. I just messed up. Maybe he is that dumb. He's that dumb.
Maybe he's just really drunk.
Maybe that's too. Yeah, they look pretty sloshed. So you're looking for Floon.
Yes.
Okay. And if you find him, let him know that he still owes me money and I'm wanting to collect.
Right. I can do that for you. What's your name?
My name is York.
York?
Yep.
Floon.
Georg's brother.
Oh. Georg?
Yep.
Money.
Yep.
Okay.
What are your questions? What do you want to know?
He was playing gambling with you the other night?
Yes.
And he left before you the other night? And do you know what direction he took off in the other night?
No.
Did he leave with anyone other than himself the other night?
There were 3 guys in like leather. Like
3
they had
guys
a couple of they had leather armor.
Okay.
They left right after him, but they didn't go together.
Okay.
Yeah. And then those 3, because there was 3 of them, and I could see through the door as it kind of swung shut, they were going to the right, down towards the dock.
The leather people went to the right.
Yeah. Leather people. Yep.
Well, we're all leather in the end, aren't we?
He just blinks. Kind of turns to a friend and... Is that like an insult?
I don't know. It's just Nala. Okay, so... Do you know
Clears that from his head.
Do you know anything else about Floon and his missing personness?
Not really, no.
Okay.
No.
Do you know a gnome named Blinks?
No. Blinks?
Yeah.
Nope.
Okay. That's unrelated. It's a personal inquiry.
I see.
Yeah. I have another personal inquiry.
Oh, okay.
Have you heard of the emissary?
What, Benjamin Sisko? Hate that guy. He's like, the emissary of what?
That was my question too.
Oh,
Okay.
No idea what you're talking about.
Okay, no, that's fine. I'm just gonna start asking people because I gotta get on that as well.
Sure.
I have multiple things going on.
Sounds like maybe you should talk to some priests. Sounds like a religious thing, emissary.
I met priests the other night and I didn't ask them. Okay. Okay. Thanks for the tip. And
Sure. Thanks for the beer.
you're welcome. technically, I think you bought it.
Yeah, they thought you paid for it. You haven't. The barkeep's still waiting for them to pay.
Yeah.
So later on, they'll be on their tab, and they're like, "What? That Kobold didn't even pay for the beer?"
Okay.
Yeah. No, that's good. Yeah.
And then, I also just have one more personal question to ask.
Why not?
Okay, so one person told me that the Zentarum were really sketchy.
Yeah, you shouldn't really talk about the Zentarum. They have eyes and ears everywhere.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know nothing about the Zentarum.
Oh.
Nothing.
Someone told me they were also really nice, so I'm confused. And I'm just looking for some public opinion, so I should not even ask about it.
No.
Okay.
Good night.
Thanks.
Boy.
Now I'm more confused than ever, but you've been helpful to a certain degree.
Again, thanks for the beer.
You're welcome. Enjoy.
Okay.
Oh, who's winning at your gambling?
Tim over there.
Good luck, Tim.
He's like, thanks. That was a kobold. It's weird. That'll make for a good story for free drinks later.
Sometime I'll learn your gambling game. See ya.
Okay. Did you leave?
I guess so.
Okay.
I can't think of anything else.
Zaz didn't even go in there.
And there's nobody else in there except for...
Nope, just them.
Okay.
Zaz didn't even go in.
And what was the bartender's name? I didn't ask him, did I?
Nope.
Oh. See ya, barkeep.
Bye. Alright, so you're out on the street at night in the darkness.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to the right.
Okay. Zaz like, what did you find out?
I found out that Floon left, but was followed by possibly 3 people in leather, and they went to the right.
Oh. Okay.
It's not a very good lead.
Well, it's heading towards the docks.
That's dangerous, isn't it, at night?
Yes, it is.
It's a good thing we're capable adventurers.
Are you capable of, like, walking sneakily, quietly?
Yes.
Blend into the shadows?
I know how to do that.
That's good.
I don't often do it because it's not very fun, but I can do it.
That's good. I like to do that a lot so people can't find me and kill me.
Right.
Yeah.
Sometimes, though, people just have to tell me to stop talking long enough to be sneaky.
Okay.
Because my love of talking is higher than my love of sneaking.
Okay. She's like, okay, well, let's go. Unless you want people to find you. I don't know. I could be hidden and follow.
Oh. Like I'm bait.
Sure.
So I could just walk around and call out, Floon, 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 leather people love Floon, and see what happens?
Maybe don't call that out. That might freak people out.
Oh.
Just be walking down the street so that you're seen to be alone.
Okay. Okay, yeah, I'm fine with that.
Okay. You and Zaz are walking down to the right of the sunken anchor.
Right.
Zaz is hanging back,
Okay.
sticking to the shadows.
Yes.
What's your passive perception?
10.
10? Okay. Okay, good enough.
And do I see any people out and about?
You see some people, like some dock hands or sailors, like people that you would normally kind of see in this ward, because it's early night. Yeah, so they're wandering around, usually in fairly large groups, sticking together, heading obviously to drinking establishments, or leaving drinking establishments to go to another drinking establishment type thing.
Right.
So they're loud and they're rowdy, and they don't really bother with a kobold with a 5-foot greatsword.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
If any of them catch my eye, though, I'll just hold up my little picture. Have you seen this guy?
Okay. None of them really do, and none of them like, no?
How about 3 guys in leather?
What? No?
Okay, just checking. I'm on a mission.
Okay.
I'm on an adventure.
And they rush off.
Not helpful.
Not very helpful at all.
No, that's okay.
Not far
But
from...
you never know what you'll find out if you just ask.
There you go. Another lesson for Nala. From Nala. That's weird.
Well, I don't know.
I don't know. Nala learns, Nala teaches?
I don't know.
Not far from the sunken anchor, a cloud of lavender-scented purple smoke trails out of a shop's door as you peer inside.
Should I roll the Constitution check?
No.
Okay.
It's good, though.
Just checking.
Every wall is painted purple, and every dusty knickknack on the shelves is dyed a deep violet. A hairless old gnome sits cross-legged on the counter wearing plum-colored robes.
Really?
His cheeks are decorated with 9 purple face-painted eyes.
Goodness.
Yep. The outside of the building is a deep purple facade, and one of its windows has a huge stuffed beholder in it.
Sure.
Above the door hangs a sign with elaborate letters that spell out Old Zoblob Shop.
I see a gnome in there.
Mm-hmm. Deep purple robes, and he's got little eyes painted.
What else is opened?
Nothing on this street.
Oh. And it's lit up like a birthday cake?
Kind of, yeah. Like it's... The window has like lanterns in it that shine, and you can see, like for a moment when you first see it, you're like, oh my god, there's a beholder right over there. But then you realize it's fake. And yeah, the reason the door was somebody was leaving. They had a nice little bag with stuff in it. The bag was purple.
Just gonna talk to the air. I don't know where you are, but I guess I'm going in there. To Seraphina.
Yep. Yeah. No response.
I go in there reluctantly because it's the only place open.
You open the door and a cloud of lavender smoke billows out past you. Now you smell like lavender.
Cough even if she doesn't have to and make a great big like show of it.
Nice. The gnome looks over and says, "Hail and well met! Come browse the shelves of the most curious curiosity shop in the world."
Okay.
You're a kobold.
You're a gnome.
That's very interesting.
Mm-hmm. Do you know a gnome named... What was his name? Oh. Do you know a gnome named Blinks?
No, can't say I do. We don't all know each other, you know.
I know a lot of kobolds.
Sure.
A lot of them are dead now, but I did know a lot of them.
That went dark real quick.
We don't live that long. It's usually about 11 days.
There you go. That's too bad.
Yep.
What can old Zoblob help you out with?
Well, I've been hired. Do you know a man named Mr. Volos?
Volo? Like the writer?
Yeah, that guy.
I have heard of him.
Oh,
He
you don't know him?
Not personally.
I know him.
Oh, that's impressive.
He hired me.
Wow.
Yep.
To do what?
Find his friend Floon. I have a picture. Have you seen this man?
Love that picture. That's great. Best prop ever. He looks over at your hand-drawn picture and he's like, "What? No, what?"
His hair's red.
Okay.
It's curly, but not too curly.
I see.
And he wears fancy clothes.
Uh-huh.
And he looks like an old man, but he's only 20.
He looks like an old man?
That's what Folo said, and I was really confused by it. He's like, "You gotta go find my old friend Floon."
Oh, he's they've been friends for a long time.
Oh, is that what that means?
That's what that means.
I thought old meant, past 11 days.
Yeah. If he had said, "You gotta find my friend, old Floon," that means Floon's old.
Oh, common's hard.
Yeah, it's tricky.
I like Draconic better.
Sure.
And then I'm like, in Draconic. Do you speak Draconic?
Not at all.
Okay.
Well, it's interesting. I did see a fellow in fine clothes, like your...
Yeah, like he said
thing
he had
said.
fancy clothes
Yeah.
on.
I seen 2 of them, actually.
2?
Yeah, there was 2 fellows that met that description just outside my shop 3 nights
They
ago.
both look the same, like Floon has a twin?
They didn't look like brothers. They just both kind of fit that general description.
Oh, red, curly-ish hair with
Yeah.
fine, fancy clothes.
Exactly.
And they were talking together.
Well, I saw one of them coming down this street right here. He stopped to admire my amazing beholder.
Yes, I guess someone would.
Yes.
Yes.
I have had offers on that thing from all over the world.
Is it a real one?
No.
Oh.
It's just well made.
Oh, okay.
But I've had offers from as far away as Schultz wanting to spend 500 gold to buy that, and I said no.
Wow, all those words mean nothing to me, but it sounds really impressive.
It is impressive.
Okay. You made it sound impressive.
Yeah. What did you want to know again?
Floon.
Right.
Because you're the only one opened,
Yes.
and I had to come in.
All hours of the night. So he walked down here and he was admiring my beholder, and then the other one came around the corner and they met and they seemed to know each other and they talked for a minute.
They weren't just like, oh my goodness, you look like me, oh my goodness, you look like me? They already knew each other?
I didn't hear what they said
Like
because the
they
door
have
was
some
closed.
kind of We Look Alike club or something?
Sure, I don't know.
This is very mysterious.
Yeah. Anyway, they then kept going that way, and that's when I saw three
This way.
individuals. Yeah, the same way that the first one was going. The other one turned around.
Very curious.
They went off together.
Sir. Very curious, sir.
And then I saw three individuals wearing leather armor and cloaks kind of go down there. They left there probably like maybe a minute.
Did they look like these people?
They did not look like stick figures, no.
Okay. Just checking.
But they had cloaks on.
Cloaks and leather armor.
Yes.
I
Yes.
also have to put cloak now. That's another clue.
I'm going to draw a cloak on your little stick figures.
Sure.
There we go. It'll be much easier for people to recognize your stick figures now.
Okay.
That's all I saw.
Did you know any of the stick figure people?
No.
I mean, the cloaked people.
It was hard to tell because I had the cloaks up, so you couldn't really see the faces.
Okay. You don't have any imaging, capturing magic outside your shop for thievery, do you?
No.
It's unfortunate.
Yeah.
It makes an investigator's job more difficult.
That'd be interesting. Do you know how to set that up?
Well, I'm not very magical, but some people have magic.
Yes.
And they seem to do a variety of interesting things with it.
Like my shop.
Your shop is magical?
It's very magical. Everything in it, shades of purple.
Interesting.
It's enchanting.
You know what, though?
Yes.
I've met quite a few gnomes in my life.
Uh-huh. A
And
wonderful race.
they tend to not tell me the truth about anything.
Scandalous.
Mm-hmm.
You've been traveling in the wrong gnome circles, my dear.
Is that right?
Yes. I would not lie to a potential customer.
I'm not sure you understand the degree to which gnomes have lied to me before.
Well, as an ambassador to my race, I apologize.
You're
for
the
the
ambassador of gnomes?
I could be.
Then I'm going to file a complaint.
Sure. Do you have names?
Well, I don't remember his name. Well, I know. What's his name? What was his name?
Bubbles.
No.
Oh. Sparkles? I'm not helping at all, am I?
I know one of their names was Blinks.
Blink's right. You asked about him.
Right, because he lied to me.
Okay.
I'm trying to track him down because he might know something I need to know. And then the other one threw me in an ocean and I landed in Quippers and I almost died.
That's awful.
And his name, I don't even care what his name is.
Wow.
So anyway, I don't know if you could do anything that would turn my mind around about gnomes, but I do thank you for your help about this Floon information and the doppelganger of Floon information.
Can I give you a little bit of advice, young lady?
Well, I do tend to blow up at the slightest insult, but sure.
He stops, looks at the giant sword and the fact that you're a kobold, and well, it's not an insult. Just
I'll be the judge of that.
oh goodness. Just want to say that gnomes
Yes.
like all other people can be good or bad.
Oh,
It's not a racial thing.
that's interesting.
Yes. So, plenty of gnomes will be nice and kind and good people, and plenty of them will be not so nice, just like everybody else.
Okay.
Yeah. Although I think you're the first kobold I've ever met that didn't try to kill me.
Well,
That's
I am
nice.
trying to be a hero, you know. I've turned over a new leaf. I'm an adventurer, and I want to be a hero. So that's why I've got to find this Floon,
Okay.
bring him back to Volo, and then I got to find what's-his-face and find out what he lied to me for.
Okay, that's good. I wish you all the best in those
Thanks.
endeavors. And maybe you'll come back someday and buy one of my wonderful items.
Well, what do you have?
Everything
But
in
anything
purple.
I would like?
I don't know, what do you like?
I'm an animal lover.
Okay.
I'm very hungry.
Okay.
And
He actually shuffles back at that, like suddenly quite concerned, like, oh crap, this thing's gonna eat me?
and what else? I like to meet new people.
Let's see what I can find. And he hops off of his, because he's sitting up on the counter. He hops off and he shuffles off into the shop. And he comes back and he has a stuffed, plushy, lavender purple anteater.
Really?
There you go. The weirdest thing I could come up with.
Okay, so what does it do?
He takes it and he's like, this is magic. And he squeezes it and the tongue goes,
And that's it?
that's it.
I
And
don't
it's
think
very soft.
I'm an adventurer.
And he goes,
I'm not sure.
and it's
She's-
very soft.
She's not gonna let you even react. She's just gonna keep talking. I'm not sure you understand what an adventure is. I often, at the end of an adventure, am covered in the other adventurers.
That is awful.
Yes. So, unless it can magically clean itself, I think that might be
Nope.
a liability to my...
Yeah.
Yeah.
He takes it back. It's like, that's too bad.
Yes.
It's an animal. And he runs off and puts it back.
Yeah.
Good night.
Have fun being a gnome.
And you leave old Zoblobs.
Yep.
Okay.
Well,
Zaz is out there.
oh, I can see her.
Yeah.
That was the weirdest thing.
I was going to say that. That
Oh,
was weird.
Did you hear the whole thing?
Yeah.
So Floon has a twin. And now we have to chase two of them. And there's a lot of other people chasing both of them or something.
Freaky. But at least we got a direction that way.
Yes, at least there's that.
Yep.
And did you see that whole anteater thing?
That was kind of cute.
Well, I don't think it would last very long with my line of work.
Probably not.
I mean, I'm not totally smart, but
If you had like a house or something, you could put it in there.
yeah, I have to get 3,000 rupees to get one.
Rupees. But bump.
Okay.
Okay, so you're heading down the street in the direction that old Zob
Well, we
Blob
might
told
as
you.
well because that's our only lead.
Yep.
Oh, and I also learned that the people in leather wear cloaks now.
Okay.
Hopefully not fancy cloaks like yours that blend in with everything.
Probably not. It's pretty rare.
Cool.
Yep. Magical.
Nice.
Yeah.
Mine are magical.
I figured. Makes sense. That's how you lift that giant sword, right?
Yep.
It's pretty impressive.
It's really fun.
Yeah. As you guys continue on that street, she melts back and fades. And you feel something crawling around your shoulder.
Oh, is it Fang?
It is Fane.
Hi, Fang. Fang.
Fane.
She won't remember that.
There's no G at the
Yes,
end.
there's just two fangs coming out.
It's close enough that I don't think anyone would
Hi,
notice.
Fang.
But yeah, so there's this really big spider kind of like hanging on your shoulder, and
Yeah.
it just kind of shifts back out of sight.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
I can deal with that.
You're walking down the street,
Yeah.
turn a corner,
Okay.
you see 7 city guard.
Oh.
Arranged around a scene of carnage.
Carnage?
There are several, probably about 5 or 6 bodies on the ground, not moving, in the light of the guards' torches, because there's no street lights here. There are dark, spreading stains underneath these bodies, like they are freshly dead and still bleeding.
I better go see if it's Floon or Floon's friend.
And the city guard has 3 individuals on their knees, clasped in chains,
They have
manacles.
Leather armor?
Yeah, they have some leather armor. And it looks like an array of humans, half-elves, a dwarf.
In the leather armor.
Well, they all kind of look similar.
Okay.
Like they all look
I forgot
like...
to ask if the people in leather armor were all the same height.
You did forget to ask that.
That was dumb. Okay, I'm gonna sneak up and see if Floon's dead.
Okay. Roll stealth with disadvantage.
Because of my sword?
Because of the sword.
And the light.
And the light. 12. Nice. So you manage to sneak up quietly, sticking to the shadows, and you get close enough that you can kind of see the bodies. And the ones that aren't face down, you can tell none of them match the description. The ones that are face down, you can kind of see their hair, and it's not matching the description either.
Okay.
Yeah. You have a variety, again, of races. So human, half-elf, dwarf. Yeah, that's about it. Some of them are in leather armor, some of them are not. Some of them have cloaks, some of them do not. And it looks like there was 2 groups of people that like attacked each other and were killing each other, and the 3 people in manacles are the only 3 people who survived.
Are they all wearing the same outfits? Like
The 3 manacled people?
Well, everyone. The
Everyone.
dead people, like the attackers and the
Not really. Some of them are wearing leather, some of them aren't, but they're all dressed in like a variety of different kind of outfits. There's no unifying.
It's not
uniform.
like maybe one gang against another gang or whatever.
Roll perception.
At disadvantage.
No, at regular.
I got a natural 20 plus 1.
Nice.
21.
Cool. You notice that some of the bodies, the ones that are face up that you can see, some of them have a tattoo or maybe just a mark right here. And it's a circle. And there's a dot in the middle.
Okay.
And then there's a bunch of like little lines around the outside, like spokes.
How many lines?
That is an excellent question. I don't know. Looks like it's about 10 spokes. And they're not all like an even distance. Like each spoke is like they're not all the same length.
Okay.
So you notice that tattoo on the forehead of a couple of the people who are dead.
Dead people.
Yeah. And because you got a nat 20, you also notice a tattoo on a couple of the other bodies.
Okay.
This one's a little bit different. It's a sort of like an S-shaped serpent with wings.
With wings.
Yep. And this one is on a couple of the other bodies, but it's not always in the same place, which is why it was a little bit harder to see that one. Like you'll see one person has it like right here in their arm. Another person might have it like back here, that kind of thing.
Okay.
And the 3 people who are chained, one of them, the dwarf, has it on his forehead. And another one, a human.
An eye on his forehead.
Yes.
Okay, not the S on his forehead.
Correct. And one of the other ones has an S right here, just poking out.
Huh.
Yeah.
This is weird.
And then the guard says, "Who's there?" And raises his torch higher, and then sees you. Whoa! And a couple of guards like shuffled over, and they all have their hands on their hilt because, there's a kobold with a giant sword there. skulking through shadow. And he's like, "Who goes there? This is City Guard. What do you want?"
I was just looking for missing persons, but I don't think he's here.
Move along, citizen.
Okay.
Move along.
Guard man, see ya.
Guard man.
He called me a citizen.
True.
I don't even live here.
Don't tell him that.
No.
Okay, so you move on.
Okay.
Okay.
Serafina, did you see that? That was weird.
She says, "Yeah, that's been
Sun-
happening a lot.
Sun people versus snake people.
The snake is a symbol of the Zentarum.
Oh,
Yeah.
I heard they were bad.
They're not bad. They're the other night when you rescued me.
Mm-hmm.
You hurt like a priest. Okay, technically that's probably against the law. You can't just attack a priest.
Oh, well, they
But
were
was it-
attacking you.
Right. So
It's fair.
was it bad?
It's one sword swing for another sword swing.
Right. So there's bad and there's against the law, and they
Right.
don't actually match up. So the
Okay.
Zentarum kind of work within that kind of gray area.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
The sun is actually an eye.
Oh.
It's the Xanathar Guild. They work for
Oh.
a beholder.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
This town is crazy.
It gets worse. There's
How
actually
can it?
there's actually two factions of the Zentarum working within Waterdeep. There's the Zentarum that is like the regular Zentarum that tend to keep things low key.
Mm-hmm.
They don't cause a lot of ruckus. And then there's a renegade group of Zentarum
no.
who are making waves and starting all this gang warfare with the
Oh.
Xanathar's Guild.
Maybe I shouldn't be involved with that man there, that elf man wants me to work for him.
Davil?
Yep.
I know Davil.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Davil does not work for the renegade group of Zentarum.
Devil's in the original?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I've done jobs for Davil every now and then.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we'll think about it.
Yeah. I wouldn't trust Davil.
Okay.
At least, like, I would trust him to whatever he's doing is going to benefit him the most. That's what I would trust him to do.
This is so complicated.
Yeah.
Well, we should... I don't know.
But the Xanathar Guild, definitely don't trust them.
Okay.
Yeah. They're a bunch of thugs. Some of them are
So,
shifty.
these guys are bad, and these guys are a question mark.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the Xanathar's Guild, they work for Xanathar. He is an insane, crazy beholder that lives somewhere below the city.
Well, I won't go there till I'm really strong.
There you go. Nice. But yeah, you definitely have to be careful on the streets, because I mean, if we had gotten stuff done, I don't know, a half an hour earlier, we would have walked right into this raging battle between the two, and they don't care about hurting bystanders.
Oh, that's horrible.
Yeah,
They're not heroes at all.
not at all. That's why everybody's freaking out and saying, "Be careful."
Okay, well, good thing.
Yeah. Speaking of which, and then she points down an alleyway. Did you see that?
Nope.
When you
Where
look down
are you
the,
pointing?
she points down the alleyway.
Yeah,
When you look down it, this whole district has no streetlights that actually work.
right.
There's lamps,
Mm-hmm.
but they've been busted. Nobody puts candles in them. Down this alleyway, there's a street lamp that does have a light that's working,
Okay.
which seems odd. And then across from that, there is the front door to like a warehouse.
Right.
She's like, this was the direction those people were going. And that seems kind of odd. We should maybe investigate that.
Okay, we can investigate that place. It is weird. It's all lit up like a birthday cake.
One candle, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, I'll follow. She flips up her hood,
Okay.
fades into the shadows.
Okay.
You go on?
Yep.
So you find a warehouse. It's a large building, kind of L-shaped, except the lot around it is a rectangle, because where the L is, that makes like a bit of a courtyard, and there is a wall.
Okay.
Yeah. So what you're looking at is a large gate door that opens up into a bit of a courtyard, where there is a large warehouse.
Okay.
The candle isn't actually a candle. It is a hunk of metal placed where the candle should be that is glowing with some kind of magical continual light.
Ooh, I should steal that.
You possibly could. And what it illuminates is on the other side where that gate is, there is a small painted symbol. And it's the S with the wings.
Well, this is either good or bad. Because maybe they're the good snake people or the bad snake people.
Is Nala saying this out loud, like speaking to herself?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You feel Fane kind of shift.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And then Zaz comes out of the shadows again. Flips up and says, in all the times that I have worked for Davil, never seen this place before.
You think it's one of the bad ones?
It's possible. Enough that we should probably check it out.
Okay. Okay. Does the second level have any kind of windows or anything? Or the first level have any windows?
The first level you can't tell. If you can go around it,
Yep.
like through alleys, and there
Let's scope it out.
no windows on the first floor. There might be windows on the first floor in the courtyard, but you can't see because of the gate or the fence. As you go around and check it out, you do see that there is one window on the second story. In the back.
Nala wants to... Can I climb to the roof, do I think?
You don't know. It doesn't... It's kind of run down. You're in like the dock district, so it's... It looks like an old, well-used warehouse, so there's a concern that as you try to climb, stuff might, like shingles and stuff, siding might fall.
Yeah.
It's also straight up, but I don't know.
I climbed that wall pretty good.
You did.
Because I'm thinking what I want to do is climb the building in the back.
Yeah. To that window?
To the roof.
Oh, to the roof.
And I want to bring some like rocks or something up and like throw them into the courtyard, see if how many people come rushing out to investigate.
Okay. That's interesting.
Because then I might get an idea of like how many people are in there.
Okay.
Or if there's anyone in there at all.
Do you want to climb up the side where the window is or away from that?
I'll climb up the side where the window is just so I can maybe peek in on the way by. Just so if I can see anything going on.
Okay. All right. What do you want Zaz to do?
Well, I'm going to tell Seraphina my plan.
Yep.
And see what she thinks.
Okay. She's like...
And what do you think you should do or adjust to my plan? Because I'm not very smart.
She's going to leave Fane with you because I can see through Fane's eyes and hear.
Okay.
I'm going to hide in an alleyway near the courtyard.
Okay. And then you can pick them off.
Possibly.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
I'm going to bring a lot of rocks. As many rocks as I can fit in my backpack.
You don't find any rocks in the alley, but you find
bricks.
Plenty of like garbage that you can pick up, miscellaneous things that would make noise if you threw them down in a courtyard.
Okay.
Because the courtyard, like the road has got cobbles, and maybe the courtyard might too. You don't know.
Yeah.
So you're going to climb up? Okay, so Zaz goes off, puts up her hood, kind of fades into the shadows. The spider Fane is on your shoulder, but again, kind of set back so you can't really be seen. And Nala reaches out to like try to start climbing this, and as she grabs hold of stuff, her fingers crunch into the side of the wall. And yes, you definitely have a climb speed.
Nice.
Yeah. The gloves give your fingers enough strength that you can basically curl them into walls and climb without having to roll for it.
It's exciting.
It just leaves behind like obvious damage.
Right.
Yeah, because you're
if Seraphina says this is probably bad Xanathars, then I don't care about that.
Yeah. Okay. And your climb speed is your regular speed.
40 feet.
Actually, it's 10 feet faster.
Is it?
Yep.
50 feet.
Yeah, because you're using all fours.
Climb speed.
But you do have to do a stealth check to see if you can do this quietly.
Okay, I can
With
do that.
disadvantage. Because you're crunching through the wall.
Stealth at disadvantage.
Yep.
That would be a 15.
15 with disadvantage. That's not bad at all.
And 9 plus a 6.
Yeah, that's not bad. So, even though you're like your fingers are curling into the side of the wall, leaving behind all these handholds, you climb very quickly, very easily, but you go a little bit slower, and you're pretty quiet.
Mm-hmm.
You get to the top of the roof. You peek in that window.
Yes, please.
In that window, you see...
Do you have to make any perceptive checks to notice anything extra?
Oh, yeah, if you want to. Yeah, go for it.
That's pretty good. I got a 15 on that one, too. 14 plus 1.
Nice. You see an office room. It has desks, a couple chairs, shelves covered in dust, draped in cobwebs. You see a couple of rats skittering about. Above, because there's a doorway that leads out to the main warehouse. Mm. Above that door, you see a steel bell just above it with a string leading down, and then there's a string across the door like an alarm. And there's another string. Like if you open the door, it's going to set the alarm off.
Like downstairs?
Not downstairs,
but the
door. Entrance into this. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
If somebody comes into this room, it's going to set the bell off.
Okay.
And then there's another one that goes down, and you can see it. It's right behind one of the desks, so if they need to, they can pull it and create an alarm.
Tricky.
But you don't see anything else. There's nobody in there.
Okay.
And then you're on the roof.
Okay.
And you quietly move over to the roof and start tossing stuff in the courtyard.
Yeah.
The courtyard stuff is cobblestone.
Okay.
Yeah. So you start throwing stuff, and it's making smashing noises and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then you wait a minute.
Yes.
Okay. Nothing
happens.
Nope.
Nothing at all.
Nope.
What's the roof made out of?
It's wooden shingles.
Okay. And how big was it, would you say?
How big is the warehouse?
Yeah.
Whew, it's fairly big. It's about 80 feet wide and about 100 feet long, and a bit of a squat little L.
Okay.
And then, of course, the fence turns that L into a rectangle because that's where the courtyard is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And you can see that in the courtyard there is a large door, like a pair of double sliding doors.
Mm-hmm.
And there's also a small regular door for people.
Okay. I'm going to walk over, did you say one of the sides of the building is longer than the other?
Yes.
I'm going to go to the side that's the longest.
Okay.
To the corner that's the farthest from anything.
Okay.
And I'm going to light the shingles on fire.
Okay.
With my tinder box.
Okay. A fire making roll. That's interesting. Survival? Do a survival check. With disadvantage, because these shingles are crap. 10. So, you grab some shingles and rip them off the roof, which is easy for you, and you kind of make some kindling, and you're trying to get this fire going.
Yeah.
And these shingles are so old that most of them are rotting.
Yeah.
And they're too wet and damp. You can't get a fire going.
Oh, that's too bad.
Yeah, they're not going to catch fire.
So how many shingles did I rip off?
3 or 4.
So did I rip it clear into? Can I see in?
No, there's still like a roof.
There's
below.
like a. Okay.
Yeah. But there's not there's the ground level. There's a second level. There's not like an attic or anything like that. So.
Can I kick out part of the roof and
if you want
peek
to,
in?
make a strength check.
That one is a 23.
23? Okay. So you just take your foot and go right through that little hole you made.
Yeah.
right through.
I want to look in.
You want to look in. You see the offices are to your right, so there's like some walls there. Inside is a large open warehouse type building. You can see the double doors that would let in. You can even see a little bit of the other door. There's not one level and then the second level on top. They're all closed off. Instead, it's wide open. There's just a bit of there's a stairway going up to the second floor. And then there's a large balcony area looking over the main warehouse place. And there's like a little lift to grab boxes and bring it up.
Okay.
And there's nothing there. Empty old crates that have fallen apart. Roll perception.
I got a 1. So
You get a 1?
that means I got a 2.
2? Okay,
Yeah.
because I also rolled crap, but you don't see anything. Sorry, scratch that. You see 4 or 5 leather-clad figures in cloaks splayed out on the ground and not moving, like they're dead.
Oh my.
There's one on the kind of gangplank or whatever. There's one on a stairway all tangled up in the stair.
Leather clad. Do any of them have eyes on their head?
That you can't see.
It's too dark.
Yeah, and they have hoods. But there's a bunch of them, and they're all over the place, and they look dead.
I'm gonna sneak in. Well, maybe I should go into that. Maybe I should go back out and go into the window and sneak from there. Disable the alarm.
Maybe.
I don't know.
Then you hear Zaz's...
Spider?
No, you hear her voice in your head.
Oh my.
Nala, what's going on? Nothing happened when you threw stuff down. What should I do? You can respond to this message.
I don't know. I went through the roof. There's dead people on the floor.
How?
I don't know what to do either. I'm gonna sneak around.
Okay, I'm outside. Let me know if you need me. Just make a loud noise.
Good at that.
Kaylee, what are you doing? She's like attacking me.
I'm gonna try to stealth.
Okay, you're gonna try to climb down in the hole and sneak down into the building. Okay, go for it.
Oops, that rolled out of the tray. Should I re-roll it? It was flat.
This man.
Well, it would be a 16.
16.
Or no, wait. Stealth is plus 6. 19.
My. Okay, so you carefully maneuver your sword down through the hole and then yourself down through the hole and then begin climbing your way down through... Oh no, you were going to go to the window.
No, I think I'll just go into the roof. Yeah.
Okay. When you get down inside, quietly, you're kind of perched in the rafters, I guess, and you can see the whole place pretty good. Your eyes adjust and you have good dark vision. Kobolds have 120? Or 60?
Just 60.
60? Okay, yeah. So you're looking around and you can see that they are definitely dead bodies and that they are fresh. They were killed just recently.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Which means there's either someone who just left
or someone that's still here.
Still there. And there are several places where there are old big crates that are kind of broken down that would be perfect places for people to be hidden.
I wish I had some fire arrows.
Fire arrows would be nice.
She's got a hand crossbow, but I don't think she can light them on fire. Because I want to smoke them out. I don't want to have to take them all on at once. But you know what she's going to do, actually?
What?
Okay, so I'm in the rafters, but I see, like, a balcony.
Yeah. So, like, if this was the whole thing, there would be a balcony running here and then there. And the edge would look down into the first floor, and there's a stairway going up to it. Does that make sense? And that way they can move stuff into the main area, and then they have like the pulley system to pull crates up into that storage area. Yeah. Could be people hidden under it that you can't see.
Yeah. It's just so risky because she's all by herself right now.
Make a loud sound, Zaz might come in.
She might come in. This is what I think I'm going to do.
Okay.
I'm thinking I'm going to rage.
Oh, okay.
And I'm going to run my 40 movement.
Yep.
And dash my 40 movement.
Mm-hmm.
Screaming and waving my sword the whole way. But I'm going to be as close to the balcony railing as I can, so that in case anyone's hiding in the shadows, like on the wall or something, they can't just like hit me with a sword.
Okay. Do you want to jump down and land there, screaming and waving your sword around, and then you can take the dodge action so that if anyone does attack you, they have disadvantage?
I know, but then if I'm down on the ground, I'm just like an open target for whoever's in there.
Yeah, but you're still pretty much exactly where you want to be. Like,
oh, okay.
Going down the wall and
okay.
stuff like that, or just jumping down would be pretty much the same thing.
Okay.
It's just you get like an athletics check to make sure that you didn't tumble off the edge and fall all the way down.
Okay, yeah.
You want to do that?
Yeah, I'm still
Okay.
going to rage though in case...
Anyone attacks you or you fall?
Right.
Okay. So, you rage, grab your sword, and then jump down out of the rafters
Just
screaming, and then land right on the raised platform, I don't know, whatever you call it, loft, I guess, right at the edge, screaming, and then get ready to dodge out of the way if anyone attacks you. Which means you're all dodgy. You're dodgy. And you can roll initiative.
Initiative would be 14.
14? Okay. There we go. And you're all dodgy. And now you can make an athletics check with advantage to make sure that you land well.
It's a good thing I had advantage, because that one's a 1.
What'd you get?
19.
19. You superhero landed. Which puts like a little fist size, like, well, actually a large, because the gauntlets are big, fist size hole in the ground. Causes part of
Can we call that part of an intimidation roll?
Sure.
Just kidding.
And you land. You see 4 humanoid ravens
Oh my.
in cloaks kind of step out from behind like a couple of those places that were really good hiding spots and try to shoot you with arrows. But they have disadvantage for all of their shots.
Right.
And you hear some squawking from below. That is going to be a 14 to hit for the first arrow.
Miss.
That's going to be even worse, a 7 to hit. That's going to be a 15 to hit.
That just hits.
Ooh, that just hits. And that's going to be 2 nat 1s.
Good, good, good.
Okay. 9 piercing from a short bow, but that's halved to 4.
Okay.
Okay. So you're up on the gangplank, and there are 4 raven humanoid people with short bows. One's about 5 feet, one's about 10 feet, the other 2 are about 15 feet.
And are they hidden amongst things, or?
They were.
But
They
now
were
they're
like
not.
big crates, but yeah, they stepped out to shoot you, so you can see them all.
Okay, I'll run up to the closest one.
Sure.
And I'll attack it.
Okay. Attack?
I'm just wondering if I should go reckless or not. Just because
Reckless.
I have a lot of hit points right now, but then if I go reckless, I might not have a lot of hit points for a while. But I'm going to go reckless because I'll see how squishy birdies are.
There you go. Okay, reckless.
And I ask the one I'm about to hit, are you good or bad?
And then you hit them.
Attack 1, yeah.
Are you good or bad? Blah.
That was a synthetic 20.
20, that hits. They're wearing leather and cloaks.
12, 14.
14 damage?
Yes.
And that one dies.
Oh, they're pretty squishy. I'm going to run up to the next one. Do I have enough movement?
Yep.
16 plus my 7.
That hits.
5, 11 damage.
11 damage. That one is bloodied.
Ooh.
And lets out the most god-awful mimicry of a infant squealing in pain you've ever heard in your life.
Well, you're just rotten.
Yeah, it's awful.
If I had another action, I would hit it again.
You don't have that?
Okay,
What's that?
evil you are.
Is that a feat that if you kill something, you get a bonus action
Oh,
attack?
yeah, that's cool, yeah.
You don't have that, do you?
No.
No,
That
not
one's
yet.
a good one.
Yeah. Okay, good enough. Zaz's turn. Spider on your shoulder jumps off and lands on the guy that you just hit.
Mm-hmm.
And successfully attacks.
That's cool. That's cool.
And the guy's like freaking out, like he made that go, and then the spider just goes like that and goes, and the guy just like, ah, and then just collapses.
Way to go, Fang!
All right, so you hear running as more of them down below start running for the stairs.
Mm-hmm.
The other two are going to shoot at you with their bows because they don't want to run up to you because you look awful.
And I was reckless.
Reckless. 18 plus 5 is
Yep.
going to hit ya. And a 15, does that hit you?
Just.
Alright, so the first arrow is going to be 9 damage, which is going to be 4 because it's halved. The other one's going to be 5, so it's halved for another 2.
Okay.
So a total of 6 damage.
Okay.
Your go.
I'm gonna run up to the next one that's closest to me.
Okay,
And
20 feet away.
Gonna hit him recklessly again.
Ooh,
Ooh. That's a 16.
that's going to hit.
9 plus 4 is 13 plus my rage damage is 15 damage.
Take that one's head right off.
Oh, they're so squishy. 11 hit.
11? No.
That one misses.
Ooh, that one-
but I killed one. Did I have to run to get to another one?
Yeah, but those two were really close to each other,
Okay.
so you would have had enough.
So he won't be able to hit me with his bow this
Nope.
turn.
Nope.
Right in his face.
Okay. Does that hit? That does hit. Does that hit? Yeah, that hits. The 4 of them who are trying to get to the stairs, the one that is last, you see Zaz kind of step out of the shadows and stab him twice, and the guy just goes down.
Ooh, way to go.
Their turn. Okay, so the one next to you is going to attack you with a short sword. Drops his bow, takes a short sword.
Good.
Opens up its beak, and you hear the sound that sounds a lot like the troll roaring
Oh,
that you heard
Yeah.
in the yawning portal.
that's
really
not
freaky.
intimidating because the troll I heard fell to and ran away like a little baby.
And rolls a 23 to hit.
Oh, wow. That does hit.
For 8 damage, which is half down to 4.
Okay.
2 of the ones running up the stairs are going to shoot at Zaz.
Oh, not Zaz.
Yep, shoot at Zaz. That is going to miss. That is going to hit. Zaz gets hit for some damage. And one of them is going to shoot at you.
Okay.
That's going to be 18 plus 5, which also hits.
Yes.
For 4 piercing damage, which is half down to 2. Your go.
Okay, I'm gonna kill the one in front of me.
Sure.
Nope. That's a 9 to hit.
9 does not hit.
That's a 16 to hit.
That definitely hits.
That's max damage.
Oh my.
12 plus 4 is 16 plus 2 is 18.
Take that guy's head right off.
I do, and then I roar and run up to the next one that's closest to me.
Okay. And you got 40 movement speed?
I do.
Okay. Going all the way around to the stairs.
Mm-hmm.
You get to him and then that's it. You don't
That's
get
fine. I just don't want him to shoot me with a bow.
Good, good.
I take his power away.
Alright, Zaz, who is not hidden anymore, attacks one of them. Runs up the stairs and tries to hit one. And is going to get 15, which does hit. Nice.
I always forget to keep checking my rounds to make sure I don't run out of rage power.
Oh my. 5, 10. That hurt. Good. Zaz's turn's done. And then...
Feels like 3 rounds.
Yeah, I think this is third round.
I think it is.
And then
then
big door busts open.
Oh my. What now?
Max Damage walks in. Kobold! I know you're here. Prepare to die! And starts looking around, but can't see any of you.
Oh, good.
So there's 3 of the weird raven humanoid things left, all on the stairs. One of them is right next to you. One of them is just behind that one, and the other one is facing off against Zaz and is bloodied. And they look at each other, and they look at you and Zaz, and then they look at this like half ogre looking giant thing, and they want to get out. So the one that's in the middle jumps off the stairs, tries to do this, which fails miserably, lands, rolls, and starts running for the other door.
Okay.
The one that is next to Zaz disengages, jumps off the stairs and starts running as well. The one next to you, like eyes like super wide, does the same thing. Disengages, jumps down, tries to do that, lands, twists its ankle,
Oh no!
and collapses.
That poor thing.
It's your go.
Max damage runs in.
And you are 40 feet from max damage.
Am I really?
Yep. Yes, you are. He's gonna come back for vengeance.
Okay, I guess. I really want to know what the stone is that he's looking for, though. I am not going to engage him. I'm gonna step up on the railing.
Okay.
Or did you say there was like a pulley system of like a...
Yeah, there's some ropes to like pull stuff up onto this area, and the stairway doesn't actually have a railing. It's just stairs that go down.
Anyway, I'm gonna step up.
Yep.
And you said he can't see me?
He was looking around, and you're not sure if he actually did see you or not.
I'm gonna step up so that he'll have to come up the stairs at me.
Oh, okay.
And I'm gonna say,
you're right at the top of the stairs.
I'm right here.
Okay.
Come and get me.
And?
Or tell me what you were looking for yesterday.
Anything else?
I lose my rage.
You lose your rage. Well, unless you get hit this turn.
I get hit.
Yeah. Okay. Any ready actions or anything like that?
Yeah, already my crossbow.
Oh, okay.
It's a hand crossbow.
For what trigger?
If he doesn't want to talk and he starts running.
Okay. Towards you or away?
Yep.
Good enough. Zaz at the bottom of the stairs turns around and sees this half ogre guy, kind of steps to the right, fades into the shadows.
Yep.
And is now gone. Max Damage sees you at the top of these stairs, the shadowed outline, you yelling, picks up the great big huge spike thing and says, "You're gonna die, run!" and just starts charging towards you.
Okay, so my hand crossbow has a range of 30-60.
Yep.
Disadvantage or no disadvantage?
He starts running, so you can definitely, it can trigger after the 10 feet of movement, and then he's within regular range.
Okay.
Yep.
That's only a 14 to hit him.
14 hits.
Oh, cool.
Yep.
And that is a 5 damage.
5 damage.
Piercing.
Okay. So, bolt kind of slides in, like, just hits him right here. Doesn't even slow him down. He runs 40 feet up the stairs with this thing, swipes, and rolls a 15.
That hits me.
That hits you? Then he hits you. Which means you don't lose your rage.
True. But I attacked him with my crossbow too, so I think that still counts. Maybe.
13 bludgeoning, which means half down to 6.
Yep.
All 3 of the surviving bird people are bugging out.
How did this guy find me?
Don't know. What's your go? What do you do?
I feel like I can't attack him recklessly until I get him down to some hit points here, so I'm going to make 2 attacks at disadvantage.
Oh, okay. Yep.
That was only a 9 to hit.
Misses.
Oh, and that's an 11.
11 hits.
13.
13 damage?
Yep. Slashing.
That hurt. Didn't
Tell
like
me
that.
what you know about the stone, or I'll kill you.
So then you hear Zaz's voice in your head. So this seems like it's almost personal. Do you want me to attack him, or do you want to face him on your own?
I don't feel very good. I think you need to help me.
Okay, good enough. And then it's his turn, and he attacks you. Ooh, that's a 21 to hit.
Yep.
Minimum damage.
Thank goodness. Change his name. Change his name.
So it's 6, half down to 3.
Good.
And I'm not even using these anymore. They're long gone.
Long gone.
Oh yeah, you're going.
I still feel like I don't feel so good, so. Because if I advantage on him, he can get 2 dice to roll against me instead of just 1.
Dun, dun.
More net 20s. Disadvantage.
Okay.
15 to hit.
Hits.
Ooh, I almost got max damage on max damage. 11 plus 4 is 15, plus 2 is 17.
17 damage.
Yep. Second attack.
He's bloody.
14 plus 7
Hits.
is 21.
Yep.
5 plus 4 is 9, plus 2 is 11 damage.
11.
Tell me everything about that stone or I'm gonna kill you!
Dagger comes whipping out of the darkness. With a 15 and hits him. So he's getting ready to like, and there's a little dagger, and it disappears behind him.
Yeah.
And then he's just like, ugh. Thing tumbles off, and then he just falls.
Oh, he's dead.
And there's a dagger right in the back of his skull.
Oh, I was gonna tell him it was poisoned, and he had to tell us everything he knew about that stone, or we wouldn't give him the antidote.
The last time you hit him, he had 13 hit points left, and
Oh,
she just did
sneak attacked
1d4 plus 3d6 plus 5 damage. It was a whole lot of damage. He died.
Well, that's good because I feel half tired.
Half died. Nice. So then Zaz steps out and says, "Those 3 are long gone."
Oh, that's good. We scared them off. They won't mess with us again.
Yeah. Looking around the place.
I'm gonna search Max Damage's body.
Okay. You don't find anything on Max Damage, except for his club with nails through it.
I'm gonna light it on fire.
There you go. You find that the leather hooded thugs that you saw dead all have the Zentarum tattoo.
Oh my goodness.
Do
Do any of them have any documentations on them of
No.
secret plans or anything?
Nope.
Okay.
You find that on the weird bird raven people, it's hard to find because of the feathers, but they all have a Xanathar tattoo.
Oh, that's
Yep.
weird.
And then
So-
as you're searching
well,
around the
this wasn't
place,
their hideout.
nope. As you're searching around the place, you hear someone kind of stage whisper from behind a broken crate. "Are they gone? Is it safe to come out now?"
Who are you? Who whispers in the darkness?
Nice. And someone matching the description of your picture.
She's like, "Are you this man?"
And he looks at it and he's like, "No, that's not me." You see a man who pretty much fits the description of Floon exactly.
Okay.
He's got red hair. It's somewhat curly and long, but well done.
So-
His clothes are very fine. A little bit soiled because he's been hiding in like
Yep.
dusty, cobwebby stuff.
She's gonna drop her sword.
Yep.
She's gonna run up to him and hug him and say, "We've found Floon! We've rescued Floon!" So excited. Oh,
And he's
be
just
so
like,
proud.
oh, okay. Oh, you're a kobold. That's okay.
I'm here to rescue you.
He says, "I'm sorry, I'm not Floon."
Oh, can't you just pretend to be?
But it's really nice. Who sent you to rescue Floon?
Mr. Volos.
Oh, that's lovely.
Apparently they're best friends.
Well, here's what happened. I met Floon the other night.
Yes.
We're friends.
Okay.
My name
Yes.
is Raynar Neverember.
Rain. Never ember?
Correct.
Like you never make fire.
Sure.
That's a weird name.
Yep. I wouldn't mention that too much. It's a name that this town hates a lot.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Okay.
Because of my father.
Oh.
See, my father used to be the Lord of Waterdeep.
Sounds like a fancy title.
Yeah. And then he stole a whole lot of money from the town.
That's not heroic.
No, and then he hid it.
Oh, no.
And then he took off to another town.
Well...
And I don't like my father. My father and I have never really been close.
Okay.
So what happened was that those guys down there, the ones that the bird things killed,
Yes.
they saw me and Floon,
Right.
thought Floon was me,
Right.
got confused because there's two of us, and we do look a lot alike.
Well, it is confusing for me, too.
Yeah. And they kidnapped us both
Oh. Okay.
because they think that I know where my father hid the money.
Oh. Didn't he leave you like a treasure map or something?
No. Again, me and my
No
father...
wonder he's a bad dad.
Yeah, my father and I don't get along. I do not approve of him stealing money from the people of Waterdeep.
Well, who would approve of people stealing things
Bad people.
that they don't need?
Right.
Did he need the money? He just
No.
hid it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he didn't even need it.
Yeah. So, when the bird people attacked,
Mm-hmm.
I hid.
Okay.
Unfortunately, there were a couple other of those bird things. I think they're called Kenku.
Interesting.
They found Floon thinking he was me, and they took
Oh,
him,
this is
and
so
they
complicated.
went.
Kenkus took Floon.
Yep.
Kenkus have Floon. Okay.
But that one right there, and he points at one of the Kenku that you killed.
Yeah.
He seemed to be the leader.
Oh.
And he talked about, we're going to take him to the base.
Take to base.
And he might have a map.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna look in his pockets.
He's got a map.
Map.
You find a piece of stained, crumpled up parchment.
Yep.
And it has a crudely drawn map of the streets nearby.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a little X next to a circle that says sewer.
Okay.
And hideout down there to the left.
Okay. Do you know this max damage man that we just killed too?
No, that's
never-
weird.
He was talking about a stone.
Yes. There have been a lot of people looking for the stone. Apparently what my father did was he hid the treasure in this ingenious way that the only way to find out where it is to find this stone, this magic stone called the Stone of Galore.
Do you
And
think
as long
that's-
as you have the stone, you know where the treasure is. As soon as you don't have the stone, you forget where the treasure is hidden.
Oh.
So people everywhere, the Xanathar Guild, the Zentarum,
Some random
treasure
guy.
people,
Huh.
people treasure seekers, all looking for the stone.
Okay, well that comes together. See, I'm looking for the emissary.
Of what?
That's what I asked too.
I don't know what that
A
is.
dragon gave me a mission to find the emissary. And
Dragon?
yes, a smoke dragon.
Oh my.
We're friends.
Okay. Interesting. Well, thank you. Thank you very much. What was your name again?
Oh, I'm Nala Jenkins.
Nala Jenkins.
I'm a hero.
You're a kobold hero with a big sword.
Yes.
You saved my life.
Yep. I
You-
do that a lot. I saved Seraphina's life too.
Who? You look around. Not there. Nowhere to be seen.
Yep.
I
It's true.
have been in hiding for like a day and a half.
Okay.
I need to go home.
Yep.
I need to rest.
Yes.
I need to eat something.
Okay.
But you have a friend in me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like-
So if you need anything.
Like you ate someone, my friends, in you?
No.
I heard that eating people is wrong.
This is true.
Like,
I
and
definitely
I don't
wouldn't eat people.
don't have very many friends, so it's a very short list of people that you could have eaten.
What I mean to say is
Yes.
you can now add my name to that list of friends.
Oh,
I am indebted to you.
that sounds fancy.
Yeah. So if you need anything,
Well,
all you need to do is come find me, and I will try my best to help you.
how do I find you?
Just say my name, and people will know where to find me.
Oh, I was trying to do that with Floon, and that didn't work.
True, unless I've been kidnapped again, which hopefully won't happen.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Perhaps I can hire you as a bodyguard. I don't think many people would mess with a kobold with a big sword.
They generally don't, unless they're that guy. But you see how that turned out for him.
This is very true.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So you have the map. Are you still gonna go try to find Floon?
Well, I guess I should, because I still haven't finished my job for Volos.
Oh, good. Oh, Volo sent you. Okay, that's
Mr.
good.
Volos. Yeah,
Yes.
apparently they're best
Good.
friends.
Floon's a nice guy. He definitely does not deserve to be tortured to death by the Xanathar Guild because of me and my stupid father.
Well, very few people deserve to be tortured to death, in
True.
my experience.
This is good to know. Good luck, Nala.
Thanks, Mr. Raynar just Raynar.
He kind of grins at that, like he didn't really expect you to do that. And it was kind of like, okay, I've underestimated the intelligence of this kobold.
Well,
But doesn't
actually,
say it.
She has her moments.
Yeah. And then he takes off.
Okay.
And that's where we're going to end tonight.
Okay. Goodness gracious.
That one went a little long.
That did.
It's okay. There's a lot more role playing moments there that extended
the
it.
investigation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool. Right on.
Awesome.
So don't change anything on your character sheet because there's no rest.
Right.
And we'll pick this up next episode.
We will.
Nice.
Thanks for watching.
Thanks a lot.
We'll see you in the next one.
Laters.